Welcome to Croesusville. We are about to share some entertaining and motivational videos of one of the world's most renowned Croesuses and billionaires of our time. Do you want to be inspired to live your life to the fullest? That's exactly the reason we are bringing to you the information and educational details on the luxury and lifestyle of a tech entrepreneur, Mark Zuckerberg, his net worth and network, source of wealth, cars, yachts, private jets and palatial mansions. Relax, grab your drink and stay till the end of this video. But before we move on, kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Mark Zuckerberg is indisputably one of the very few men living on Earth in our time who does not need any introduction. Yes, more than 3 billion people are using one or more of his apps. If you are living in the Silicon Valley, chances are that you have seen him scuttled to and fro Facebook headquarters in Volkswagen Golf GTI or Honda Fit unescorted, just like the common people do. He has been known to have attended social functions unnoticed due to his simple and unadorned mode of dressing. He dresses casually to work every day in plain gray t-shirts on jeans in order not to bother himself with little matters such as what to wear daily, but to focus his energy more on things that matters most to him and his company. What could be those things that matters most to him? Is it acquisitions, mergers, or what? You are about to find out, but a piece of advice here. If you are touring the Silicon Valley, be attentive and pay more attention to the sights and signs around you. You might just be the next person who will bump into him and strike the best business deals ever. Who knows? He might even buy your startup for more than $19 billion after all. He did that to WhatsApp in 2014. If he was taking you for a walk in a park, can you walk like him? Talk like him and act like him? Do you really know much about him? Your answer is likely going to be yes at the end of this video. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg might have been famous for creating and co-founding Facebook, but very few can tell how he lived and spent his money behind the spotlight or privately. Let's get to know him better. Mark Zuckerberg is the founder and CEO of Facebook, a company he founded while in Stanford with a handful of other Stanford students as co-founders. Mark, as he is fondly called, was born on the 14th of May in 1984, White Plains, New York, USA. He enrolled in Harvard University in 2002 after attending Phillips Exeter Academy. Prior to the creation of Facebook, he had experimented on a couple of ideas such as video games, face mash, etc., but unknown to him that the creation and launch of the Facebook.com on February 4, 2004 was going to change his life forever. He gained undue popularity and unthinkable influence through the creation of the social networking website, which allowed fellow Harvard students to enter their own information and upload photos. People started making trusted connections with real names and not with fake names and anonymous profiles. The platform's insistence on real names and email addresses distinguished Facebook from MySpace and every other social network platform of that time. Facebook witnessed rapid growth due to its ability to foster secure connections not only with an individual network of friends but with friends of friends. It must have been said that Facebook survived the challenges of its early days as a startup because Mark Zuckerberg was a computer programmer, but I will say that Facebook became successful because of Mark's programming talents and his unparalleled entrepreneurial skill. Do you know what differentiates a successful entrepreneur from an unsuccessful one? It is the ability to take risk. Mark Zuckerberg took the greatest risk when he dropped out of Harvard in 2004 to concentrate on Facebook. He moved Facebook from the dorm room to Palo Alto, California, where the company is headquartered till this day. He has turned down many offers to sell Facebook to Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, NBC, Viacom, News Corp, and many others. In October 2021, Facebook changed its parent name to Meta, reflecting Metaverse, which is a platform where users interact in virtual reality environments. A name which also accommodates different brands owned by the company, which comprise of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus, etc. Source of wealth and net worth. How rich is Mark Zuckerberg and what is the source of his wealth? You will expect a man who earns $1 as an annual salary to be one of the poorest in the world, but he is not. Yes, you heard me right. Similar to Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple Computers, Mark Zuckerberg receives an annual salary of $1, yet he is able to splurge on mansions, cars, yachts, and many other luxury items. Yes, he does certainly indulge in opulent lifestyles. His net worth is currently at $87 billion, which is notably a substantial decline from the peak of $142 billion, which he had in September 2021. How he does acquire such an impressive net worth with a $1 annual salary is what you might want to ask Google, but I think I can help. Apart from his $1 payment, He is entitled to various forms of other compensations and was reportedly paid $23.4 million in such compensations in 2019 fiscal year. Such amount of money paid to him as compensation is just like a single drop of water before a pool of water when compared to how much his wealth is valued for being the biggest stockholder of Facebook share. Thus, Mark Zuckerberg's wealth and impressive net worth comes from his Facebook high percentage ownership and his leadership influence in the company. Ever wonder why he has not been deposed and stripped off of his high net worth by investors or the board, even when he makes some wrong decisions? Especially when you think of his betting the company's future on immersive metaverse and how that single decision has affected the company's performance in the stock market. I will say that his stock type helped him remain in power and preserve his wealth irrespective of perceived poor judgment and incompetencies. This leave you asking, what is he doing with all this wealth and power? I will be lying if I said he does nothing with it. Because he is buying anything and almost everything that money can buy. Clothing. It will surprise you to find out that this multi-billionaire owner of the social network giant is not a lover of Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Giorgio Armani and other luxury clothing brands as other high net worth individuals do, even though he can buy the entire company of more than 10 most expensive clothing brands in the world put together. He prefers to dress simple in gray t-shirts, a hoodie, a pair of jeans and some Nike sneakers. You can see him in his plain gray t-shirt on a pair of jeans for more than 5 days in a week, but don't be conned into believing that he is repeating the same dress he wore the previous day, because he has truckloads of them in his wardrobe to go for months without running out of what to wear. Although the gray t-shirts he put on regularly look like what you can easily pick up anywhere in your local shop, they're actually very expensive, especially when you find out that they are made out of 100% mercerized combed cotton by an Italian designer, Brunello Cucinelli. The price tag for each of those t-shirts goes for $400. Isn't it too expensive for something plain? Mark has this to say concerning his uniform: I really want to clear my life to make it so that I have to make as few decisions as possible about anything except how to best serve this community. Mark Zuckerberg's Palo Alto home. Zuckerberg lives with his family, which comprise of his wife Priscilla Chan and his 3 daughters, Maxima, August and the newborn daughter Aurelius, which was born on the 24th of March 2023, also live in this luxurious home, which he bought for $7 million in 2011 in Palo Alto, California. Mark's pet, Beast, the Hungarian sheepdog, which has achieved a celebrity status due to its more than 2 million fan page likes, also live here in the 5-bedroom mansion, which has a saltwater pool, large garden, entertainment pavilion, barbecue area, fireplace, spa and Facebook cannon that launches gray t-shirts out of it, and even an artificially intelligent assistant, called Jarvis. The robot butler, which has the voice of acting legend Morgan Freeman, can help you to adjust the room temperature and even make toast for you. The robot even helps teach Mark's daughters Maxima and August Mandarin. He paid over $50 million in total for renovations and for the purchase of the 4 nearby homes, which Mark and his family use as guest houses and for recreation. Mark Zuckerberg's cars. The Meta CEO can literally afford hundreds and thousands of Lamborghini Aventador and Ferraris. Contrary to popular belief, the tech entrepreneur finds pleasure and fulfillment in driving normal and inexpensive cars. He has been spotted driving a silver 2015 Honda Fit and a black modified 2014 Volkswagen MK6 GTI. The car is believed to have cost less than $30,000. You won't believe that Volkswagen were so impressed with Mark's purchase of the Volkswagen car that they sent him a present for it, but I have been a loyal customer of the Volkswagen brand for decades without a gift. The billionaire founder of Facebook also owns Acura TSX. It is evidently clear that Mark Zuckerberg loves normal and inexpensive cars as opposed to his billionaire counterparts who prefer high-end and ultra-fast cars. He might love simple cars, but not when he is befriending a fast and furious iconic actor, Vin Diesel. He needs expensive luxury and sports cars in his garage to the delight of his friend. Yes, you heard me right. He has a $1.4 million Pagani Huayra. This supercar comes with a 730 horsepower AMG 6L V12 that sends power to the rear wheels via a dual-clutch gearbox. You can compare it to Lamborghinis and Ferraris in terms of performance. It has super exclusive 2-seater with butterfly-style doors and flashy exteriors. With an exclusive twin-turbo V12 engine, this car offers 800 horsepower at 5,900 revolutions per minute and a torque of 1,050 nanometers from 2,000 to 5,600 revolutions per minute. Reports have suggested that Mark Zuckerberg purchased one of the first Pagani Huayras to enter the United States. Thank you for staying till the end of this video. Hope you are inspired to give the extra push for your dreams to come true. What have you learned from Mark Zuckerberg? Kindly comment, like, share and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and also watch the part 2 of this video about Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you.